Shalom, family. Um, my name is Mambootilia from Ancestral Nutrition channel. Thank you for tuning in. Big Levi and I had a conversation, and he thought it would be way better if I do a video showing you guys about this, some other ways you can cleanse and get rid of things and do incense, remove stuff from your house, like evil spirits and stuff like that. So I have 3 different things that I want to talk to you about. I think I might limit it to 2 because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Okay, so first of all, I want to tell you guys, I know I'm taking a long time to come back, but every time I put out a video, Most Highs tell me to wait a minute and to, bring the information so you guys can get it, step by step. And so I never intended to do anything about, healing, anything like that on this channel. I just wanted to talk about, well, yeah, I do want to talk about healing, but with food, versus, incense, because the other brothers were doing that. But as it turns out, I may have to indulge a little bit in there, into that. So sometimes I may have to, bring, a little bit here and there. So I don't mind doing that. And again, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me at mambootilia at gmail.com. So Mambo is MAMBOOTILIA at gmail.com. Okay, so all right, so let's get started. So there's this other thing that I spelled it wrong. It's called Camphor. So what that does, you can get this on Amazon. When you get this, you have to use your frankincense to smudge it, or sage to smudge it, because the person who handles it, you don't know what type of energy they had or what type of spirit they had. So you have to make sure you clean it, right? So that goes for everything you buy. You have to, before, my mom always told me, when you go to the store, before you bring something home, before you buy it, always tell it what you want it to do, right? So if you're buying food to cook and you want the food to heal your body and for all the impurities to be removed, when you go and purchase your food. A lot of people don't know that, but that's what you're supposed to do. So before you, because different people touching it, so they leave spirits on there, so you have to cleanse that spirit out, right? And so that she always told me to do that. So I had a habit of doing that anyway. So, but anyway, so what this does, let me show you what it looked like. It's like little tablets, right? So it's individual tablets. So, but there's different ones. I have another one, but I just have different one. But this one is really good. It have a minty smell to it, and you can use it for many things, right? So 3 things you can use it for. You can use it when you use what is that? Frankincense, frankincense and myrrh. You can either crush it, put it with the frankincense and myrrh, or you can put it by itself, right? And it removed evil spirits, right? Trust me, it really works, right? And the other thing you can do with it is if there is I'm trying to look at the camera, but it looks like I'm not looking at the camera. But if there's if you guys have cold or anything have to deal with mucus, you can boil it and then put the child's head or your head and then cover yourself with a towel. It would draw out all the mucuses, right? That's number 2. The last thing you can do, I mean, there's more you can do, but I'm just, you can use it as massage to remove pain and stuff like that. But I want to focus on those 3 things, right? The other thing that you can do, you can use it for, is you can crush it and sprinkle it, put it on your corners, the corners of your house. It will remove evil spirit. And if you have an unwanted guest, unwanted, like if people at your house and then they're not paying bills and you don't want them there, they bring in negative energy. You always have to deal with a lot of bad stuff, fighting, What you can do is sprinkle it around the house. Anybody that's not supposed to be there, believe me, the same day they want to go. They ain't going to want to stay. I know that for a fact. I'll tell you a story right quick. I had someone at my house. I was helping my cousin's ex wife, niece. That girl had a lot of bad spirit with her energies. That's just bad. It is a generational thing, from her grandmother, who happened to be a Gentile. So I was, trying to help. This girl brought so much, and I had kept fighting so many things. But she didn't want to help herself because she kept keeping the same spirit around because she was doing the same thing over and over. She didn't want to change. And she wasn't paying any bill like she agreed to. And then was lying about not having any money. And then turned out she had money. So one day, I woke up, I was cleaning the house and, doing stuff. And then all of a sudden she said she'd be back. And then something tell me that girl went to go to the store, to a restaurant. At that time, no one in the house really had anything. I mean, I was really, struggling with the pandemic and all that. And so when she had money, she would go to the restaurant, sneak out and go by herself to buy food and indulge, and then come back and then, act like nothing happened. She don't have anything, and then trying to eat up everything, which, is food. So it doesn't matter because the Most High will always bless you with that. So I wasn't worried about that, but I was concerned about the habit, what she was doing was very selfish, and type of energy like that bring in bad spirit, and people don't know that. When you have selfishness bring in bad spirit, proudness, when you envy, when you have jealousy, when you have the type of like you arrogance, all those things bring in. That's how those demons, they come in, they look for that, and then when they see a little bit of it, they amplify it, and the next thing you know, boom, they stick to you, and they do not want to leave. And if you happen to take them out, they will and then they will try to play with your mind so you can go right back to that, so they can come in. And because you were able to take them out, so they brings in 7, one bigger, worse than they are. So they can stay in you, so it would be harder for you to remove them. So if you're trying to remove one, if one come out, they can bring more. So that's how that works. So I didn't want that energy around because it was selfish, And then she called me and she slipped and she told me, well, I'm at the restaurant. I'm like, huh? She said, no, I'm just walking around and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, she was at the restaurant. Okay. So while she was out, I went and got not even a whole one. I mean, they square, like right here, from here to there. I don't know if you can see from here to there. That's one. I got not even a whole one. That the other one that I have is smaller than that. I got half of it. Crushed it. I made the sign of the cross. I went all over the room and sprinkled it all over her room. In front of her door, I made the sign of the cross. And throughout the house, I sprinkled it through where she would walk. She came in out of nowhere. She was like, I gotta go. I called my mom, I called my grandmother, and they paid for my ticket. I'm leaving tomorrow. So she came and she begged and she begged and she begged. She said, they promised to pay you. I'm going to leave tomorrow. They got her a ticket the next day and she was gone. This, people, that's how powerful this is. We have so many things in our disposal that the Gentile have told us that is not good, that we should not use these things. and all lies. They're all lies because they don't want you to have armor. They don't want you to have protection because they want to continue to do the things that they want to do to us and keep us dumb, keep us asleep. Do you know how powerful it is? How much magic, and they weren't even doing the good one. Do you know how much magic someone had to do against you for you to be dumb and sleeping, and for you not to know what they're doing and to be okay with whatever they were doing to you? That's big. So believe me when I say to you, and I know Big Judah said this, no, not Big Judah, Big Levi say this all the time. We have been through so much that the cleanse, when we do little things, we just touching the surface. We need deep cleansing. Remember, we've been under for so long, generation to generation, throughout so many generations, that we've been in bondage. So we have to clean ourselves up. And that means we have to do deep cleanse. We have to do deep cleansing. We can't just be like, oh, we read a verse of the Bible. That helps, but it scratched the surface. Because when you're getting ready to go to the Most High, to our Father's house, we can't go in dirty. We have to be clean. You can't clean one. If your whole house is dirty and you clean the little spot where you like to sit and lay and watch TV, that doesn't mean that the house is clean. It's still dirty. So you have to clean the whole house, right? So we have to clean the whole thing. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is, this Camphor. There's also some fake one. This is where I don't know how I ended up with this one, but I think this one is like artificial. So it's I think I got it from the Chinese or something, but this is artificial and it doesn't do the same thing. I haven't used it, but you know, as you know, anything fake, it doesn't really do anything. It's just fake. It just bring negative, more negative. Fake bring more negative. Remember, positive bring more positive. Real stuff bring positive. Fake bring negative. So that's just how it is. So anything fake, for it to be alive, for it to do what it do, it have to have negative energy behind it, right? So we don't want that. And another thing I want to talk to you guys about is mothballs. I know you guys probably haven't heard about that, but mothball, I don't have any right now, but those are very powerful as well. They remove, just like they remove creepy crawlers, rodents can't, like rats and stuff, they can't really be in your house when you have that. So that also, if you plant that around your house, in front of your house, in the back of your house, you do 21 of them. Like maybe you can do 21 in front of your house, 21 in the back of your house. Or if you, or you can just have them on the side. If you live in an apartment, have them in the corner, like one in the front and one in the 21 each corners of your house. I think that, sorry about that. I think that would help. But if you have a house where you can plant them, and you can do all four corners, like you calling on the four corners. The cross, that's what the cross is. You making a line on all the four corners. So that's what the cross is. It's not. Don't think about the cross that Jesus, so-called, fake Jesus died on. That's not it. It's inviting the four corners, right? So you do that, and then that's another way you can protect your house. And that mothball is good. It can remove pain as well, like fungus, your foot fungus and stuff like that. And then the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is called dragon blood, right? And now I know you guys hear dragon blood, you're like, oh my God, dragon blood. No. So dragon blood is it's called dragon blood because of the ingredients that you put in it, right? It's so powerful that it can do so much that you can call it dragon blood. So you can actually cook with that. Yeah, believe it or not, you can make you can burn it. You can use it on your like for pain. You can use it to bathe. You can use it to make cream, you know, skincare stuff. You can use it for you know, anything you want. And what it does, it remove a deep negative energy, you know, evil spirit. The ones that you don't see, the one that you don't think that are there, even when they are there. Because believe it or not, some of them come in our house, and if you hear noises and strange things, because they can't come inside of you, because you know they keep trying, they will try to, but they can't. If they can't, they will stick around your house until they can break your spirit, and then keep pushing and keep convincing you to do something that's out of the ordinary, so that way you can run and do what they want, and then boom, they go inside of you, and guess what, you get stuck. So that's what I want to tell you guys, and please accept the expect a video for Aries, what you know, the cell salts, because we're going to talk about the cell salts, and I'll try to throw in a video like that, you know, and whenever I you know, I do one cell salt, I do Aries, and then boom, I do that, and then I do the next sign, and then I can do that. That way we getting everything. And I do sell different herbs from, you know, from Mexico, from here, from Africa, from, you know, Haiti, from different part. And I will be I will have a website where you guys can go ahead and purchase those. I'll try to make it to where you guys can buy all the things that we need, and we can get it from each other, you know, from, you know, another Israelite, you know, from our family, because we've been supporting other people for so long. We need to start supporting each other. And I'm working on trying to make pills with certain things, so that way, not using the capsule. But I know that they were talking about there was some vegan capsule. I'm going to look into that. But yeah, so that way we can get stuff for vitamins like baobab powder, neem powder, and all, you know, moringa and stuff like that that we need from our bodies. And there are some herbs that I have that can remove ulcers and all type of stuff. But if I don't, you know, if we don't have a place where, if I don't have a website for you guys to go and purchase it, how would you guys know about it? Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I truly appreciate it. And next time I'll come and talk to you guys about this other thing that you can use. Is this is what it looks like. You know, I'll talk a little bit more about it. I also have some of it that you can order. It smells like honey. This is what it looked like. It smells like honey. It's from Africa. It smells like honey, and it smells really good. You can make tea with it. You can make so many things with it. So what I'll do is I'll talk to you guys more about that, because I don't want this video to be so long. Okay, shalom family. Be safe, and remember, I love you, but the Most High love you guys more. And take care of yourself. Don't allow anyone to do things to you as far as getting baptized or different things from different people, because you don't know their true nature. You don't know their spirit, the spirit that they walking with, and you don't want that energy to be stuck to you, to be part of you. Okay. All right. So shalom family. I love you guys, and the Most High love you more.